what you're saying now.
Competence as a factor must be important.
What you are advocating, competence will be sidelined.
No, it will be sidelined.
When we talk about zoning,
there is no zone of Nigeria. Nigeria has 6 geographical zones: the northwest, the northeast, the north central, the southwest, the southeast, and the south-south. Within all these 6 zones, there is no zone that does not have any competence you are looking for. But do you appreciate that?
We understand that.
So if you understand that, we are now saying, look, how do you feel? How would you feel if all the principal officers in the legislature are from northwest? How do you want to go ahead to run Nigeria?
Let me tell you.
If all ministers are from southeast?
Wait, let me tell you.
For instance,
nobody goes out there to say, okay, because this person is from this zone, let us put him or her in a place. We are looking for competence.
Where your people are not going to be proud that you are representing their interests. Why are we voting?
They cannot do that to the detriment of competence here.
It shouldn't be detriment of
because what you are saying,
competence is everywhere.
What you are saying is what you are saying is what has dragged Nigeria to where we are today.
I don't think so.
It is our own man. Let our own man be there, because we have not tasted this position before. Therefore, we must be there. Whether we are competent or not, and then we dash out position to people who are not competent.
Not dashing. We are looking for a competent person from this zone. That's the language. A competent person to fill the Ministry of Health must come from Southeast. Therefore, Southeast produced for us a competent medical doctor who has had experience in public health. Simple. Ministry of Justice,
so, Mr.
a lawyer of a standard will come from Southwest.
Let me ask this question. Otumba, what we're saying is, if we have, let's just say Nigeria is a patient on a hospital bed that needs surgery, and you said we have 6 geopolitical zones.
Yeah.
So and we want to take someone from the southwest.
Yeah.
As because it's the turn of the southwest to be the surgeon.
No.
Hold on.
It depends on where.
Hold on. Now zoning is zoning. Leave political parties.
No, it's the political
So we want to get a surgeon from the southwest.
Yeah.
But the best heart surgeon.
Yeah.
Is from the northeast.
Yeah.
But because it's been zoned to the southwest, we should go there and get that surgeon.
That's the way Nigeria is being run now.
Let me take it a step further.
I didn't say, wait, hold on. See, I didn't say competence. I said, should we now go for because the best man is in the south, is in the northeast, yes, but we are zoned it to the southwest. Should we now manage somebody from the southwest just because it is their time to
hypothetical situation or a reality?
No, it's a reality. It's a reality.
I see that situation happening in Nigeria.
No, you are not in government. You are not in government to see how they decide. But we know.
A country of 180 million people, I can't see it happening. But
that is exactly what federal character is doing now.
No, let me take the frontier of the argument. Let me take the frontier of the argument further. What we are saying basically here is very simple. Now, by zoning, we mean the political party, having won the election, sits down and says, Senate President, Northwest or Northeast. Deputy Senate President, Northwest. A Speaker of the House, Southwest. A Deputy Speaker, Northeast. The essence of this is representation, balance. You see, people voted. People went out to join politics. They joined political parties. They elect their representatives. They want their representatives to always represent them. So how would you now feel if there is no balance in representation? That you are not planning, you are not practicing democracy. You know, the problem we have, I understand Otumba's argument here. That's all. It is the problem Nigeria has had all this while. That's why he's thinking this way. It's because we have not been practicing real democracy. Because whoever is there must be seen to be from my own people, if I can enjoy dividend of democracy. Okay, if that person is not from my area, so there is no likelihood that I will enjoy the benefit of democracy. And that's exactly what he's saying. And that is the sentiment is driving to people out there that your people must also be represented there. I want to tell you, if we have a president who is ready, a president who is ready to serve the people, who is voted by the people, Nigeria, okay, the president will make sure that everything that the people need is provided, irrespective of who is appointed to be here or there. Okay, it is because all these government officials that have been appointed here and there, they go there to serve their own zones.
They go there to serve their own clans. Okay, because of this, Nigeria has a kind of, lacking direction. And that's why people are now saying it is the turn of our zone to produce this. And that's the whole idea of zoning system that brought about zoning. Because of people are kind of marginalization.
Fantastic.
If the president at the center has been able to serve the people the way he should, I mean, there shouldn't be anything about clamor of
let me ask you this question.
Zoning.
We just had presidential election. The votes for APC from South-South and South-East were nothing to write home about. Now, but the federal character compels Mr. President to appoint ministers from South-South and South-East, whether they voted for him or not. And that is how to run a country. That's what we talk about, democracy and representational balances. I mean, if he had his way, since you didn't vote for me, why should I appoint minister from your state? But no, the federal character compels him to appoint ministers, at least 2 ministers from each state. It does not matter whether they voted for him or not. And that is the essence of federalism. Everybody must have a sense of belonging.
It is because you are still looking at him from a zoning angle. If you look at it,
it makes a lot of sense.
Let's look at it from the prison
of
one Nigeria. If you look at it from the prison of one Nigeria, you don't be thinking of where this one comes from, where this one comes from. We are all Nigeria. If a president is elected today, is there to do the bidding of the whole country, not whether anybody is from, not even who voted for him.
I agree.
This is a Nigeria. He has elected to be the president of Nigeria. He must serve Nigerians. Okay, irrespective of who voted for him, they should not even be looking at where do we have the largest vote. He should serve all, and this does not mean that we should zone. Zone position, and it is because we are zoning position, like Nota made an analogy. So if we have the best person coming from where the vote did not even come for the president at all, he has to be there because he is the best man for the job. Not because he don't produce.
We need to take a break, but before we do that, let's take this comment from Walter Baker. Said, zoning can only strengthen tribalism and promote laziness. Let the best man get the job to foster unity. Nabal says, I agree with Ajiboye. There is a competent person from all the zones. The principle of the best man for the job cannot stop it. Ismail says, no, zoning is already the order of the day, and every zone has amply competent people. Timothy says, federal character has not helped us as a nation over time. So where do we go from here? We will take a break, and when we come back, Otumba will ask his question, and Dr. Ajiboye Adebulu will have to answer his question. We're back shortly. Don't go away.